Well, welcome to Salem. How does it feel to be in your first Pride Parade in Salem?
I love it. It's amazing.
And you're Dahlia?
Dahlia Black.
And you're?
I'm Delicious.
Hi everyone, welcome to Showcase Salem. My name is Peter Alachi. What a beautiful day today in Salem. Today is our first gay Pride Parade in Salem. And we're at Riley Plaza. It looks pretty crowded already. It's only 11 o'clock. The parade starts at 12 o'clock and moves through Derby Street all the way down to Hawthorne Boulevard and then ends at the Common. So we're hoping for a big turnout. So stay with us. We'll be right back. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Ashley Bottoms. I'm with Sisters Family. I'm the founder of Sisters Family.
That's great. What Sisters Family is all about?
Sisters Family is mainly a trans organization. We meet in mainstream locations. We're not segregated to just like gay, lesbian bars. We are actually about being in the public. We help people come out of the closet and to come into the mainstream. And we do it by visiting local clubs, restaurants, and it costs nothing to join. You just have to show up and want to be a part of something. And it's not just for those who technically cross-dressers or trans people. It's for anyone that wants to come down. But our clientele is mainly male to female transgendered people.
And I see you're on Facebook as well.
We are on Facebook, we're Twittering, we're everywhere. You can't get rid of us. We're here to stay.
And tell the people what's the difference between being a transvestite or transgender or transsexual? What are the differences?
In my opinion, which is always saves my ass, my opinion, being transvestite is more of a fetish, but being transgendered is really being who you are. There should be nothing wrong with being who you are. We all have to be who we are to be happy, and that's what it's all about. If you're not happy being who you are, then what's the point? And we like to believe that we give a venue for people to do that and to set an example for the mainstream that we're not a problem, we're not a fad, and we're not trouble, that we're just people like everyone else and we just want to be treated equally. We want the same rights and privileges as everybody else has in this world. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that this is something that should be embraced, not feared.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And of course, being in the first Salem Pride Parade must be special for you.
I'm excited. We're invited guests of the North Shore Pride Committee, so I want to thank them. We do take pride in being who we are, and we've actually done we've done Boston Pride, we do Northampton Pride, where I was the keynote speaker last year. I'm actually one of the speakers this year, so I'll be up there at 4 o'clock, so make sure you keep an eye out for me.
So you're there with Randy Price then?
I'm in good company. I actually know Randy. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
And we're all really excited to be here. We should hopefully have about 10 to 14 of us today.
Great.
So we're really excited to be part of the very first one, and hopefully we'll be invited back next year.
Great, wonderful. Good talking to you, Ashley.
Very good talking to you.
Wonderful.
Happy Pride.
You too. My name is Peter, by the way.
Peter, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Jane.
Hi, Jane. So how does it feel to be participating in the first Pride Parade in the North Shore?
This is great. It's wonderful that we were invited to come and lead your first Pride Parade up here on the North Shore. It's been kind of a tradition that Moving Violations leads the Boston Pride Parade since 1985, I think, when the club was incorporated. So it's just been a great honor for us to be invited to come up and lead your first Pride Parade. We've got a pretty good showing today.
Great. And you're going to take your bike all the way to Hawthorne Boulevard? You're going to be walking?
Oh, yeah, we'll ride them all the way to the end.
All the way to the end, great. Well, have fun today. It's a beautiful day to be out here. And welcome to Salem.
Thank you. Have a great parade.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Rich Mulcahy.
And is this your first Pride Parade?
No.
You've been to others before.
Yes.
So what are your expectations of the parade today?
I guess just a lot of people on the North Shore coming out and having fun and being prideful.
Just being happy, right?
Being happy, yeah.
Exactly.
Being able to celebrate it here.
Spreading the word, hopefully.
Right. Yeah.
Tolerance and acceptance and happiness.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. Well, thank you so much for being with us on this show.
Yes, thank you.
gonna have to jump to reach you. What's your name?
My name is Gigi.
And you are Miss Salem?
I am the very first
Miss Salem.
Miss Gay Salem.
Miss Gay Salem.
Yes,
Appointed,
2012.
Appointed or elected?
Appointed by the mayor of Driscoll.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
When was that done? We never heard about it.
2 weeks ago on the 1st of June when we hung the gay flags here.
Was it covered in the news?
No, it wasn't. We did it kind of quietly.
That's funny. I didn't hear about it. Yeah.
But it was the 1st of June we put them up. We put a total of 8 flags up, 1 over City Hall, 6 here to blend in with the American flag, because we're not asking for anything different than anybody else is getting already.
Right.
And it boils down to today is the bullying that we're talking about and we're walking for, and the equality. And equality is the red, white, and blue that sews the threads through the whole blanket of the United States for all of us.
That's a wonderful statement
All right.
to say. That's great. So what are your expectations of the parade today?
Just a very good family affair, easy going, and we got good weather. And I think other than that, to bring awareness to the city of Salem for the very first time, I was the one who worked on it for 4 years in order to get us to this day. Kim Driscoll, I presented it to her a year and a half ago when we held our very first World AIDS Day. I went to her and asked for that, and we got it last year on December 1st. We had a total of 65 people show up for that for the very first one. And then for the parade itself, I mean, it speaks for itself right now.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, and hopefully every year it gets bigger and bigger.
Yes, and next year we will. And today I think there's a total of 47 groups that are in the parade marching. And then we go from here to the Common. And then all the services will be on the Common. We started out this morning at 10 o'clock with a prayer service with 6 different churches. We went to one church, we asked for one church to participate in it, the Unitarian, and then they went to 5 other churches and 1 synagogue, and that's what we got, 5 churches and 1 synagogue for the whole morning prayer at 10 o'clock.
That's great.
Yeah, so we're covering our bases.
We're covering our bases, and they couldn't have picked a better spokesperson for the event, certainly.
Well, I'm on the committee for the decorating of the Christmas tree. I've been doing that for 4 years. I'm on the committee for the farmers market. So I'm on the committee right now. I created myself for tourism for the LGBT community.
Well, it's so wonderful to have you on the show.
Can I ask who you are?
I'm Peter Alachi.
And
I'm with Showcase Salem, and we're Local Access. We have a TV show on Local Access Television.
Well, maybe you can invite me in and we'll do an interview. And
absolutely do that. We'll absolutely. I have to get your cards.
Yeah, I have them down at the tent when we go on the Common.
Sounds good.
So it's Gigi.
Okay, Gigi. Thank you so much.
And you can Facebook me, and it's Gigi Gill, Gill.
Sounds good.
All right.
We'll do. Okay.
Thank you for the little interview.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, have a good day.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to be with Randy Price.
Thank
oh my
you
God.
so much.
Well, I remember you from back in the early 80s in Boston. You would
Wow,
go
you
with
remember me
WBZ.
way back when.
I think early 80s, 83, 84.
Exactly.
You were
No,
WBZ.
about 82, came to Channel 4, and then Channel 4 for many years, Channel 7 for many years, and now Channel 5.
So we love you early in the morning.
Oh,
the
thank you.
The lead anchor.
Thank you.
And
thank
now
you.
you're the Grand Marshal in the Pride Parade in your...
It's really neat. I was telling someone, you know, it's been many years since I was a Grand Marshal at a Pride Parade. It was Boston, and then I've been the Grand Marshal of the Pride Parade in Provincetown. So I finally worked my way to the top, and then getting closer to home because I live in Maine. So I consider that North Shore. So I'm now just a little bit nearby into the North Shore.
Whereabouts in Maine do you live?
I live in Kittery.
So about an hour away.
It takes me about an hour and 15 to get into the studio in the morning. But
You've been to Salem before.
many times over the years, and I love Salem. I was just talking to this young lady who's one of the organizers, and I was saying, you know, she lives in Salem, and I said, it's just such a beautiful city. You know, the history, so much of the history has been wonderfully preserved, and you have still, you know, a very youthful side to this city, and a real fun side, as we see from time to time, from, you know, the Halloween craziness to a lot of other kinds of celebrations. And this is a new one, so this is going to be great.
Well, hopefully it gets bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
Right now it's big enough. It's great. I mean,
it's wonderful.
Plenty of crowd.
And we've got and a great day, so you can't complain.
Oh, beautiful day, yeah. Now tell me, I have to ask you about the Toledo studios when you had Paul Lind at the studio back in the late 70s, I imagine?
Yes, exactly.
We got this color weather radar recently, and we still have a problem, so we brought in an expert, Paul Lind, who has been following weather for some time, I understand.
Yes. I love picnics.
Tell me about your memory of that.
Well, this was, you know, we had...
Doing the weather.
Exactly. Paul Lynde was doing a guest appearance in Toledo for Summer Stock. And so as a promotion thing, they said, you know, why don't we have him do the weather? And we're like, okay.
Okay. Oh, it looks like trouble.
Sounds like a good idea. And of course, everyone knew Paul Lynde from many, many movies and Hollywood Squares.
Severe weather in Hollywood Square. You get the picture?
And so we had him in, and it was quite crazy.
Is it Massachusetts? Is that it, Jennifer?
That's it, that's it.
I didn't go to school.
And a little on the blue side for the more conservative Midwest.
And 69. You know, I have a niece that lives up there. Happy 69.
For being there
Definitely,
in Toledo,
yeah,
Ohio.
Toledo, Ohio.
But it was a lot of fun. We had a good time, and of course nowadays things like that, you know, pop up on the internet from time to time, and so I've heard from people all over the country who've seen me. They barely recognize me
With the
because
black hair.
I had really black hair and a lot more of it, and the mustache was really dark.
I was able to recognize you.
But that was, you know, 30
years ago.
34, 35 years ago. So anyway.
And that was a long segment at the time. I remember he did a good 15
you know,
minutes
I
almost.
look at it now, and some of the sort of colorful things that he said and the length of it are something that you wouldn't see in television nowadays. You certainly wouldn't see it on Channel 5. You know, they sort of pride themselves on maintaining a pretty decent decorum there.
Wow. And heavy rain headed toward the North Pole.
He said temperature was 69, and he was laughing, and
Yes.
he was making.
It's one of his favorite temperatures.
Oh my
I know,
God,
of course.
that was so funny. Well, Randy Price, thank you so much for being in
it's great.
Salem. It's great to
Thank
have you on the show.
Wonderful to be on your program.
Great.
Finally.
Thank you, Randy. Okay. Bye-bye.
I'll pull down your set. No, you told me to tuck that in my pants. All right?
Hi, what's your name? Elaine.
Iliopolis. I'm Greek.
Oh, great. Well, I'm Syrian, so we're close.
Okay, okay.
Well, beautiful day for the parade, for the first Pride Parade, isn't it?
It's wonderful, and it's so nice to see all the families. The children seem happy. The adults are really into it. It's a great day.
Great day. Already look quite busy in here.
Yes, yes. I've made a little small circle, and now I'm waiting for the parade to come up this way.
Yeah, and you're from Salem, or?
I'm from Danvers.
From Danvers.
Yeah.
Town over. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so you're going to be walking all the way to the Common with us?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm certainly going to start.
Great.
And then see how far it takes me.
Great.
It's a pretty hot day.
It's a very hot day. We're already sweating, as you can tell.
Yes.
But thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate the interview.
You're really welcome.
And enjoy yourself today.
Thank you. I was
Okay.
happy to do it, Peter.
Welcome. Thank you. But thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm Peter. What's your name?
My name is Christine Sanglap.
Hey Christine, how are you?
I'm good.
So you seem to be having such a great time out here. The energy is unbelievable.
Yes,
first
it
of all.
is.
People are coming and going. And I see them stopping by the Salem Common Neighborhood Association table. And what has been the theme today?
Basically, everyone wanted to know what Salem, the Neighborhood Association's vision, and what are basically the activities coming up in the summer. So right now, we're going to have the Miles Over the Moon, which is coming in a couple of weeks. That is a 5K run that starts at dusk.
I think it's a 4-mile run, isn't it?
Is it 4 miles?
I think it's a 4-mile
4
run.
mile, okay.
I'm doing it, that's what
Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad somebody knows how. So, and also, as far as projects, we are trying to raise money to repair the arch, and of course, some of the fences that are needing repairs. But as for today, it's a great showing here, a lot of interest with the association, and please come down, and if not, we are online. Please, Salem Neighborhood, Salem Common Neighborhood Association, and we are online. And please join. Common belongs to everyone. Thank you.
Great cause, must join.
Yes.
They need the fees, right?
Yes.
And new energy, new organization.
Correct. New administration.
New administration.
Yes.
So make sure Christine is right. Make sure you join them. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Join. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Sister Sandra Music.
And your sister again.
Sister Unisex.
And your sister.
Sister I'm a Miracle.
And I'm Novice Sister Free to Be Fabulous.
And you guys look fabulous, I have to say. I mean, you look gorgeous for Fabu. Absolutely great.
Thank you.
I mean, how long it takes you to get dressed like this?
So it usually takes us about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Wow, and those eyelashes aren't real, are they?
Well, I just have to thank my parents. I had nothing to do with it.
So tell me a little bit about the sisterhood.
Sure. So the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence started in 1979 in San Francisco, and now there are about 3,000 nuns worldwide. And we're also a 501c3 nonprofit. We do a lot of community service, and we raise money for charity. And we're also very happy to be here for Salem's first Pride, by the way.
We're very happy to have you here. Your first time in Salem?
No, it's not our first time in Salem. We came here a few months ago and raised some money for Nagley.
Oh, great. Nagley is very cause-worthy. And Sister Miracle, Ima Miracle, how did you come up with that name?
So all of us basically either have come up with funny names on our own, or we've pooled resources and kind of named each other. But for me, I really want to make sure that everyone realizes that they are their own miracles. So I'm a miracle, but so are you, and so is everyone else.
I think we are all miracles, and you look wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
Thank you very much.
So how long did it take you to put on the guard and everything?
The makeup was about, I think, an hour and a half today. It took me a little long. The clothing didn't take long, not wearing much. That's the good thing about wearing a simple outfit. It's very practical for the heat.
And very sexy, I have to say.
Thank you.
Thank you, sisters. Appreciate it very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. I'm now with Gail Wakefield of PALS. Oh my God, I can't believe I bumped into you in here.
I know, it's great to see you here,
it's
Peter.
Great to see you. I adopted 2 cats from PALS, and the best cats ever. And you guys,
I'm so glad.
The service you provided was unbelievable.
Good.
You're still over at
the PetSmart store.
PetSmart store, right?
Yes, on Traders Way here in Salem.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you still are pretty active with the adoptions. You're a non-kill place.
We are a no-kill shelter, and we do between 200 and 250 adoptions every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's quite a bit.
It is, especially for a store.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the average cat stays there for a while, and you don't get that many cats usually.
The average adult stays with us for 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months. Wow. I wonder how long Frankie was with you before I adopted him.
He wasn't there that long.
He was a cute cat.
He was a cutie.
And Melanie was like I'm sorry. And Melanie was like a young cat at the time.
Yes.
So she wasn't there too long.
The
either.
kittens typically are adopted within just 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, how do you like today? I mean, today is
I think the organizers should be incredibly proud of what they've done. I can't believe the turnout. It's amazing. This is a great turnout, and we're so happy because people have been very supportive of us, and so we wanted to just show our appreciation and our support for the community.
Yeah, and it's a good business, and it's a good, good service you provide.
Yes, exactly.
And, if somebody wants to adopt a cat from you now, what's the process? What's the procedure?
What they need to do is come on into the store on either Saturday or Sunday from 11 to 4. We're available, and they can meet the cats. They fill out an application. We do go through an approval process, and once they're approved, they can take the cat home.
Great.
Yes.
Highly recommended. I love PALS. I love your service. I adopted 2 cats myself again. Gail, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Peter.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. I'm now with Mayor Kim Driscoll. Mayor Kim Driscoll, this turned out to be fantastic today.
Could not have gone better. It's for the first inaugural North Shore Pride Parade. We're so proud to host it here in Salem, and the weather and the people, everyone has just been terrific.
And Randy Price as the Grand Marshal, what a great surprise. He was the first openly gay U.S. broadcaster, right?
Bringing down barriers, and he's also come out with a boot on his leg. He's recovering from broken legs, so you can know it means a lot for him to be here, to come to a parade, and it's great to have him in town. I had a chance to chat with him earlier, and he's a very special person, and we're glad to be able to host him here.
Wonderful, man. So how did you get to organize this parade? Tell me about it.
Well, honestly, the city just said we would host it. Hope came and talked to us and said, I want to form a North Shore Pride organization. We'd love to have our first North Shore Pride Parade, and we'd like to do it in Salem. And I said, great. And she said, wait a minute, I'm not sure you heard me. This could be controversial. I'm not sure everyone's going to want that. She said, absolutely not. Salem is a welcoming community to everyone, to all. One of the things I love about living here is how equality really matters, and people it's a very open community. So we were proud to host, and it couldn't have gone off better.
It was tremendous, and I think next year it will be even bigger, I think.
It's the start of a great tradition.
Absolutely. Mayor Driscoll, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Great job.
Thank you. You bring dead things to life.
I do. I'm a monster maker.
You are?
I do makeup for children and adults all year long, especially October.
But it's not October. I mean, you must be dying in this costume today.
It's hotter than hell.
Okay, so what are you doing here at the Pride Parade?
Today I'm trying to promote the Nightmare Factory, the haunted house inside the Museum Place Mall.
And that's a new place?
No, we've been here for 5 years and #1 on TripAdvisor.
Okay, so it's an old place.
It's 5 years.
But it's doing pretty well.
Absolutely, it's getting better and better, especially in a day like this.
Absolutely. And people have been receptive to you?
Absolutely. I have fun and I dance with them. Then they get scared at first, but then I do a little jig.
Yeah.
And they dance and laugh.
Okay.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. Let's do a little jig together, shall we?
Okay, let's jig. Let's feel the beat.
We're jigging, we're jigging, we're jigging.
This is Gautier, my favorite song.
Okay, enough
thank
jigging.
you.
All right, high five.
Yes. Happy Gay Day, everybody.
All right.
First annual Gay Pride Day in Salem.
What's your name?
Tobias.
Great, Tobias.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Tobias.
meet
Take
you.
care.
The Nightmare Factory.
All right.